All right, can y'all hear now? Is that good? You can hear now? Let me know. All right, thank you. Okay, now you hear. Okay, yeah, because I was trying to plug up this lapel mic to make it sound better, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it this way off the laptop. All right. So let me go into these settings. I'm gonna try to share this with you guys. I was just looking through YouTube, and I think I just typed Indian in there, and then I came up with this thing, and it kind of brought me back to the whole Agatha Christie story. If some of y'all guys know the history to that. Yeah, so Agatha Christie is an author. She's a writer. Back in the day, this is a European woman. Loud and clear? All right, great. This is a European woman, right? Let me see if I can share it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So, screen share. Y'all gonna see all my business. I think I took the links down. All right. All right, I'm gonna screen share for y'all. Y'all can see. All right, now I just got this freaky screen share stuff going on. All right, I hope y'all can see now. All right, so yeah, so basically with Agatha Christie, she's a writer, and she came up with this story. Now, the first book that she wrote was called 10 Little Niggers. All right. Can y'all see the screen? Let me go back and see if y'all can see the screen. Can y'all see my screen? All right, I'm gonna wait until I know y'all can hear this. Y'all can see the screen, because I don't want to be going on. And y'all can't hear me. I mean, y'all can't see me. Y'all couldn't hear me before. All right, it's a little slow. Okay, now I see it. So I know you see it. All right. So, okay, so Agatha Christie, this is just me using Google here. Her first, I mean, we now know the story as 10 Little Monkeys. It started off as 10 Little Niggers. Let me see if I can find a bigger picture. But yeah, I can zoom in for y'all. All right, so the story of the book is like a mystery novel, something like that. I honestly didn't read it in school because I was just offended by the whole thing. But so it's called 10 Little Niggers. And I just try to zoom in for y'all because I got this touch screen. I can zoom in. But if you look in closely, you see the little people. They draw them in the black color. They got one over here eating watermelon by the finger. They got one with spears. They're in this tribal circle here. You can clearly see that they are tribal people. Let me see if I can go back out. All right. This kind of minstrel guy right here with what is that? Iguana, which is indigenous to America. You see all these little stories that go along with it, and from that it became like a nursery rhyme, right? And it went from that. People were so offended that she was using the N-word, whatever. So it went from that to 10 Little Indians. 10 Little Indians. Now, some of y'all know this, some of y'all don't know this. So it went from 10 Little Niggers to 10 Little Indians, and then there were none. So it's basically talking about what they did to the Aboriginal people here in America, right? You see 10 Little Indians. You see this? You see that noose? I don't know if y'all can see that. 10 Little Indians with a noose. Y'all clearly know who they talking about. They're talking about us. Here is a clear picture. Let's see if I can zoom in there. And then there were none, a news. So it's talking about how they stole from the indigenous people here, how they were systematically getting rid of us, hanging us, doing all type of murderous activities. That's another one of her books. Blah, blah, blah. Some of y'all already know the story. We also know the definition of nigger and why it was changed to Indians. Let me bring this up. This is the Oxford Dictionary website. Scroll down to number 3. A nigger is a dark-skinned person of any origin. In early U.S., used usually with reference to American Indians, heathen Indian niggers. Y'all see all this? Polynesian niggers. You see all that. They're showing that these are the same people. The Polynesians, the Indians, the niggers are the same people. See, Australian Aborigine. They even put it on the Africans or African Americans, Black people. Right? So, let's see more if we can find more definition. A contemporaneous term for a Black or dark-skinned person. All of this. So that you see how they went from Aga changing her book. Her book started off 10 Little Niggers, and then it went to 10 Little Indians. These are the same people. And then it went to 10 Little Monkeys. Now, you know, for racial slurs, they like to call us monkeys, right? They like to call us niggers. They like to call us monkeys. So this is what they're teaching in school. They're teaching kids 10 Little Indians. 10 little niggers turned to 10 little Indians, turned to 10 little monkeys now, right? Why is this in our school system? And why did they have to change it? I can see nigger being an offensive word. Why would they change it to Indian and then change it from Indian to monkeys of all things? Kind of pissed me off. Let me see what y'all talking about. Said copper energies. Wow, unbelievable. Right, squaw. Just waiting on somebody to touch on it. Yeah, so when I was looking it up, right, I came across this video. And the video is a nursery rhyme. It's by, let me just bring it up so y'all can see it. I don't want to keep talking about it. But it's like a video, it's like a cartoon nursery rhyme version of 10 Little Indians, right? And y'all gonna see what the Indians look like on here. Hold on, my ratchet. Hold on, let me load it up first so y'all can see. Y'all already see these sisters right here. These are the Indians. Y'all see these sisters right here in the grass skirts? The dudes in the back with the dreadlocks or the locks. This dark-skinned brother over here on the right. And you see this village. It looks like a Muskogee Indian village. It looks like a Adena village, a Hopewell village, a mound builder village right here, right? You can see on the left side, there's totem poles. This is not an African village. You clearly see behind the brother with the locks and the war bonnet, you see indigenous American totems, right? So let me hide this so y'all can see this clearly. So I'm trying to let it load for a minute and then I'm gonna play it. But y'all can see just from the first scene, starting off the video, you see the sisters in the front. Clearly, these are melanated women in the front. This is not no Hollywood Indian, right? You clearly see locks on the men in the back. They might be light-skinned. They look light-skinned dudes. You see they got wide nostrils. They look very indigenous. They look very melanated, very Negro. whatever term you want to call these people. Ain't nothing else to it. These are the Indians. You see the title. The title is 10 Little Indian Boys. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. All right, so I'm about to play it for y'all, okay? Don't own the rights to this video or this music.
One little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4 little,
look at the little boys with the afros.
Little Indians, 7 little, 8 little, 9
all these melanated boys.
Indians, 10 little Indian boys.
Y'all see that?
10 little, 9 little, 8 little Indians, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little Indians, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little.
This is unmistakable right here.
Little Indian boy.
It's right in our face. Y'all see that? This is not me. You see that? I'm gonna play it again. This is not me. I didn't create this at all. This is from Rhymecast. You can go to their YouTube channel. I don't own the rights to this video. Rhymecast own the rights to the video. You can go there and see it for yourself. It has 6,000 something views. It's clearly not mine, so I don't got that many views yet. But okay, I'm gonna play it again for you. You're gonna see. These are unmistakably melanated people. These are the Indians that they have drawn on here. These are not Hollywood Indians or Plains Indians. All right, so I'm gonna start it over again so y'all can see.
One little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Indians, 10 little Indian boys. Ten little, 9 little, 8 little Indians, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little Indians, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little Indians, 1 little Indian boy.
All right, so y'all saw that. I didn't do that. This is just floating around on YouTube. Like, this is from 2015. So, of course, my channel was even made then. So, y'all clearly see that. What do y'all think? I'm try to check and see what y'all saying in the chat room. Because obviously this feed is slow as heck. Oh, you see kinky hair, straight hair, dreads, balds, all shapes. Right. All, they covered all of them. Right. Now, I don't know about Powerton. No, Powerton was not Moroccan. No. No, Powerton was not Moroccan. I am actually of Powerton descent from several different tribes in the area. My family still lives in the area, not far from the reservation, and I had ancestors on the reservation. And no, we're not Moroccan, but there were people here before the Europeans showed up who were considered Moors, or, you know, dark-skinned people from Europe who were here, and they did team up with us in the Powhatan Wars. They did team up with us in the Powhatan War to fight against the Europeans, and some of them married some of the women, and they are documented in the Virginia Historical Society. They used to, I don't know now, because of, you know, we're speaking up more and we're making things more plain. So the Virginia Historical Society used to have a display of these kind of Moorish uniforms. They had the fez and the little vest, the red vest and whatever. It was on display there near the actual, what'd you call that? The cigar Indian, quote unquote, that they have, the 7-foot cigar Indian statue, which is of Chief Powhatan, Chief Wahansanaka. That is what I was told who that is. So yeah, so no, Powhatan was not a Moor, but Moors did work with us to help us defeat the Europeans, even though we end up being tributaries in the end, because it was a whole lot of mess, and that's a whole nother video right there. So you said I just came across the same information yesterday. The first original book was called 10 Little Niggers. Yeah, that's what it's called, 10 Little Niggers. It's well documented. I just saw you you can pull it up on Google yourself. I just pulled it up on Google. You know, sis, we are who we are. There's so much evidence that point to our American origins. Right. I don't know how to read your name, but we American Indians or Indigenous Americans or Aboriginals or whatever, we did not have flags over here. Flags came over here more recently when the Europeans came. Have I claimed my nationality? I know my family's always known that we are of Powhatan descent. It's nothing to claim. Great Powhatan is your name? Okay. I'm just letting you know the family history. It's no big deal. I'm not trying to be aggressive or nothing. But yeah, I just wanted to share with y'all real quick. Y'all see I had so many technical difficulties. I don't know how to do these live streams, but I'm going to try to start doing them a little more. Let me see, what else did I have? I mean, there's always been little songs called like One Little Indian here and there. I think there was a couple of jazz people did one. There's this one here. I don't want to keep playing all this music because they might ban my channel. Like I don't pause. Y'all want to go listen to his video. This guy, he's I don't know what ethnicity he is, but he's claims to be American Indian or Native American or whatever. But this song here is a good song if you want to hear like the historical stuff. I think he's Taino or something like that. Let me see what else I got over here. And then if you Google again, there's this website, Paris Review. I think it's some type of magazine. But they go into the controversy of Agatha Christie's 10 Little Indians or 10 Little Niggers. Well, a historical review. People don't talk about it much because it's kind of brushed to the side, and it's kind of it's an untold story. It's a hidden history. Some of us who research do know the history of it. This is just Rhymecast. Yeah. Hey, Craig, how you doing? All right, so I just want to get on here and try to, get my feet wet, getting on live. But yeah, do y'all got any questions about it? And if y'all want to go back and watch it, it's from 10 Little Indians from Rhymecast or whatever. All right, well, thank you guys. You said there were boats in the cartoon with red flags. Yeah, but we didn't have flags here. You said link, please. Let me see if I can link it for y'all. And I'm gonna put it in. There you go. You can see it. You said you emailed me. Okay, I think I check your email because I think I emailed some people back. That's the link right there. And y'all can just Google it yourself and find it. All right, and then soon I'm going to be bringing. I just need to edit another Power 10 video doing some of the animals. I think I was trying to be thorough and make sure that I got all of the animals that I could possibly find, but I think I did. So I'm just going to go back and edit it and make another video for that. Going to be having some more classes, so you'll be able to teach children some of this information. And then other people who aren't familiar with this information, you can point them that they can go and learn, some of the indigenous history. We want to go into indigenous slave trade because that is severely overlooked in our history. All they talk about is the African slave trade, and they're not even bringing up the true numbers or the true information of what happened. They kind of like ignore all of the indigenous people. How can you ignore millions of people being enslaved if it's now coming out that 5 million people, 5 million indigenous Americans were enslaved here and in Europe and Africa and other places? How can you just ignore that? And then those numbers that they're talking about of Africans coming here as enslaved people, it went from 100 million, now it's down to 12.5 million, and it's still going down because they're not sure. They don't know. They're doing a lot of guesstimation. So I'm going to be, making more videos on that and doing the class on those, and just having some more material so we can teach our youth and some of us that don't know certain things. So you said, look how they burned down that library in Brazil. Yeah, they had the museum in Brazil. That was crazy because it has Luthia. They have, or Luisa, some people say it's Luthia in Portuguese. Yeah, they had Luthia's skull in there. And if some of y'all don't know, Luthia was not the only find during that time. There was probably hundreds of other bones that was found along hers. She just had the most intact skull. So they burned down her, and we don't know if they burned down the other bones. So hopefully some of the bones were recovered, but there is still a site that they're still digging at. Could possibly find more ancestors. So, all right, thank you guys. So I'm gonna be trying to come back on here soon since it kind of, I'm kind of getting the hang of this. And whenever I find something, I might do a little quick live stream. But please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click the bell button so you get notifications and join the notification plan and know when I'm coming on air or when I'm uploading. And please share the video so we can share this knowledge and everyone can be informed, that everyone can, start a conversation about certain things, even if they don't believe what I'm saying, which is some people are, they're skeptical. It's going to spark people to think and to research on their own and not just believe that narrative that's given to them, So Ngapo means greeting or peace or goodbye or friend. It's just a peaceful gesture. So Ngapo, and until next time.